Good morning, Zodiac, and welcome. Soul Family Read for the 17th of November, 2021, a year that will live in infamy. I am now certain. This read is around manifestation, spirituality, love, and relationships, using my Rider-Waite deck's oldest deck. It's very simple, very straightforward. We'll look to all-seeing eye. I just want to use it. It's like an old pair of jeans or something. It's like torn up, but you feel comfortable in them. They're just the ones you always want to wear. I was just going to do the 4-card reading today. Let's see where that gets us here, guys. Wow. Accolades. Gets us accolades here with the 6 of Wands energy. Well, I remember, it's been a while since I used it, how kind of direct this is. You still see the reef here, the laurels, and that's a great energy. Coming into this read with, I like to see it as where we are in and around manifestation, spirituality, love, in relationships, kind of on our spiritual path. I do now read bottom of the deck pretty heavily in this because it's only a 4-card spread. King of Cups coming in. Can I imagine that the King of Cups, this master of emotions, has some part of ourselves has achieved a victory? As if maybe you'd think as the king maybe would send off a certain knight, maybe the Knight of Wands, to accomplish something through actions, and like it's paid off. Yeah, that's something, huh? Like it worked. Moving from like watery connection to our emotions. Talk about watery connections to our emotions into action, and we're getting rewarded for it, and accolades for this. Now this is what's blocking us. It's a beautiful card, even in this simple Rider-Waite's form. It's pure intuition, the real high priestess, that knows, as the no time, sees beyond time, sees into the spiritual realms, that works on the other side of the veil. That might be the difference between the High Priestess and the Hierophant too. Hierophant works in this world. High Priestess works in Neptunian world, the spiritual world. But this is now, think of it as reversed energy, because this is what's blocking us. So it's blocking this King of Cups energy. This is overall. It's like this is where we're at. It doesn't mean, maybe it could speak to, but certainly water in our chart, maybe particularly Cancer energy in our chart. Let's see what the advice is to deal with this. It's pretty heavy. Justice. Now, this is the advice from Spirit for us. And I love how well you can see it, and it is such a simple but elegant card. If we're going to look at Cancer energy, here we're going to look at Libra energy. It's been busy recently with Scorpio, now Scorpio, Mars, and Mercury there. Scheming. Something going on there, I believe, like something personal. Maybe that's what's involved here. Has to do with what your Mars, could be Mars action here, getting something, going for something and achieving it here. But if there's something here, it's not in alignment, like with your best path or something. That's how I would read this, as being blocking. And that's maybe where justice comes in. I think it's talking about, for us, and I can relate to this, it's like a need to, and I'll go ahead and say, not rest on our laurels here. Not rest on our laurels, as it were. And justice is being called up here, and if it's advice from spirit, it's like we should go with our calling now. That's basically what this is about. It's time to go with our calling here. Excuse me. Trying to get a tight focus on the cards today. Okay. So there's stuff going on here. It's like, here, another way to look at this. Here we took action, the king, and the consequences are this victory. It might have been something we did fast, something we did flashy, something we did was brave, something we did was outspoken, that kind of thing, dramatic in any way. But it was something we missed. It was hidden from us because our intuition, we weren't listening to, we weren't seeing something. And this is what we're being advised to deal with here. I think it's kind of like aligning with my higher self, and my actions then become different, and will have different consequences. I just got this. What could be, what we're not seeing with the High Priestess here being reversed is, we're not seeing, like, what, how I put this, what could have been, like, if we had maybe, let's just say, had more faith and maybe say delayed action, or taken more consideration, made sure we really understood where we were at, which is indicating we didn't, or we still don't. Yeah, maybe we had a good outcome, right? But maybe we could have had a fantastic outcome. Just saying, could be. And that's kind of the energy here. And justice, just us doing what we kind of know we need to do, being called up. Knight of Wands, okay. Oh, I got two, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, it's like, let's put an emphasis on this. So the Knight of Wands for the outcome, along with the Eight of Wands. But the Knight of Wands looking back at the Eight of Wands. This is going to open up a flurry of activity. You might even understand, like, the thing, like, you could have gotten a better outcome out of your energy. And maybe it's even still possible. You're going, yeah, I know. You somehow spin something some way, or punch something up another way, and, like, get more bang for your buck. But this is all kinds of going for it. Mars is actions, always actions. Wands are actions. And Eight of Wands. I gotta read this a little bit like the cavalry. Like, see, it's both of these are coming at you. It seems like fire sign energy. I could see it maybe as Jupiter in Aquarius. It is Jupiter still. It's the great benefic. It's fire. But something's coming at you to help you, and this is some kind of action. And could it be as a result, again, of what you enacted in the first place here? So maybe just consider the fact that we could have even had more, as good as we got, and we could have even had more, or even could have more still, if we make an adjustment. And it has to kind of do, I guess I would call it like submission to, source, to my own conscience, submission, And it would be the point at which I honestly, I don't think I'm there, but man, I feel it like I'm getting close. Is no matter what happens, you're really able, I'm able to think, yes, this somehow is meant to be, and doesn't mean I can't do everything I can to always make things better for myself, It's just talking about here, by fully aligning with with justice, kind of aligning with our spiritual self, to me, soul self. You could kind of say crudely, we're going to get more bang for our buck, maybe. Put it that way. Thank you, guys.